Ayan na si Ko. Ayan na si Ko. Ayan na si Ko. Hi. I don't know where to begin. I'm swimming in stories that I want to tell you. I wish I can put your ear on my chest just so I can make you feel exactly how my heart is reacting. Would it be very vulgar if I put my chest towards the camera? I hope not. Or towards the microphone, I'm not sure. Well, maybe it's not even audible. Is that a word? Audible. Anyway, I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I know. I don't know where to begin. There's so much stuff that I went through today emotionally. So I could begin maybe on the fact that we are gonna shoot a music video tomorrow. I can't believe I actually just said that. We're gonna shoot a music video tomorrow. I said it. I cannot comprehend that I just said that sentence. I used to just daydream about making a music video, but now it's actually happening. And I'm the one in charge of the camera. I'm the one in charge of the camera because I grabbed the opportunity when someone asks, "Oh, who wants to be in the camera?" I'm like, me. Me. I am probably gonna make a lot of mistakes, but who cares? We have the entire day tomorrow, and I told my teammates to, hey, I'm for sure I'm gonna be in charge of the camera, but just I need still your guidance regarding this. So you can tell me straight that, oh, Dominic, this is shit, and I will not take it personally, because I also need some feedback so that we can all make something beautiful. That's what I said to them. But still, and we're gonna have real equipment, real audio things, real lighting, actors, and all these things. I feel so alive, like high noon. High noon with sunshine, by the way. High noon in the Philippines, not high noon in Finland. And earlier, I almost gave up on myself because I didn't know how these things work, this music video and also shooting in general. Apparently, it has to have a lot of structure before you even begin with the camera work. You have to write down what kind of shots, like we have 6 choices, like the wide shot, medium wide, something like this, and close up, like different types of close up. And my teammates were just, oh, this, we are gonna shoot, what kind of shot, how long, you have to indicate how many seconds it will last. And I'm just zoning out. I felt like I gave up on myself for at least 5 minutes. I said myself, I feel my brain kind of resisting this very structural approach to making a project. And I was just zoning out there. And they can notice this, of course, because you know how I am. My energy levels are always up. And they can see me slowly kind of getting sucked into a void. And towards the next few minutes, I realized that it will work better for me if I try to vomit all the ideas first. Like every picture or every scene that I have in my head, ideas, put it on paper first, write it as fast as I can. Because if I tried their approach to, like, oh, for example, this in the piano, what angle, what kind of shot, how long it will last, all the other ideas that will flow in my mind, I've blocked them already. They will be gone if I have to think about the structural things. But if I put everything on paper, like write it down, oh, we have to the piano, the metro, the thing, there has to be a close-up of the girl, like something, like everything on paper at first, without thinking how long they're gonna be or what kind of framing they should be, I will be more useful. And the structure, I could think of it later, after I've vomited all the imagery that I have in my head. And that worked. I told them, oh, I just need a bit of on my own space here, but I'll catch up with what you are discussing. I told them that we are still in the same table. I was just in my own bubble for a bit because I needed to write down everything. And they worked on their thing, and I worked on my thing. And at some point, after I was done with my thing, I showed them, and then we discussed it. And that's how it worked. And apparently, it works. I can work with people now. I can work with people now. And you know, earlier, when we had the lunch break, one of my classmates, my teammates, she said to me, "What did you study in college? You seem to have this strong opinions on things, like you have this strong character, you really voice out your ideas, what you think of things." And I'm like to her, oh, the personality I have right now has nothing to do with my degree. I built this myself. I made myself. Does that make sense? And she went on further. We discussed a bit more about ourselves because we practically know nothing about each other. We discussed a bit about her, then about me, and later on I got to share that, you know, I'm actually scared of people. I used to be scared of people. And then she's like, you're scared of people? I'm like, yeah. I just eventually, you know, learned how not to be scared of people. And she's like, well, I wouldn't have guessed that you're scared. You used to be scared of people if you didn't tell me. And I'm like, well, thank you for validating the work that I did. Yeah. Yeah. We're making a music video. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, by the way, is it rude if I I don't say hi anymore whenever I start the video? Because sometimes I forget. I kind of just dive into the story, like how we used to do in the kitchen when you were still here. Like we usually just dive in right away to the story. Is it okay if I do that here as well? I hope it is. Either way, you can always tell me if I'm being disrespectful or something. I'm flexible now. Like, I feel like I'm constantly surprising myself with how I interact with different people. Through the other people, I get to know myself. I feel, I feel, I feel. That's a complete sentence, I think. I feel. Yeah. I admire the person that I've become. I hope that's not too much to say. See you on the next. I have more.